In this video, we will be walking through the back to school class and assignment management Airtable template. This is a system designed for managing, keeping track of, really optimizing your classes and assignments for different students, whether that is friends or family. And so in this example, we'll start with walking through the interface of the template. You can see I've already got some sample students here who have some information of different items that they need when they're going back to school, different classes they're enrolled in, different open assignments. And so in this example, we're going to create a student, use the interface. And so if I create a sample student named Eli Apple, you can see that I can add his relevant information here. You can even add a profile photo. For this example, we're not going to input all of the information. But yeah, once you have created him, they will show up in this gallery view, and you'll be able to see them and use them moving forward. So under the supplies item list, we've got a table here that shows for each person the different supplies that they need. And so for our new student Eli, let's say that we know that he needs, let's say a pair of shoes. We can add that here. And it hasn't been purchased yet, so, or you can add this after you purchase it, and record the date there, record that you purchased it, input the receipt, and then make sure you tie it to the person that the item is for. Similarly, you can also mark if things are purchased by clicking on by editing the fields and records directly within the interface. And so you can see that I just marked this one as purchased for Jane Smith. I could even change the price of this if I needed to, if it was cost more than I expected. But you can see that we just created Eli's record here that he needs some shoes. We think it's going to be $55. And once we purchase it, we will click the button. You can also filter by student, so you can see just the people you want to see. And you can also filter by purchase status. So I want to see everything that is still lingering. Moving on to the academic section of the interface. You can see different classes that everyone is enrolled in. So each student here, Jane, Michael, Eli does not have any classes. So we're actually going to create a record. We can create it inline here, or we can use the add class button. So let's say he's going to jump into history. And all the rest of this information you can fill out according to your needs. So now Eli has his history class listed. And then on the assignments tab, it's a Kanban board, so you can keep track of the assignments for all of your students, for yourself, what needs to be done, what's in progress, what's completed, the due dates of those assignments. This is a very easy drag and drop feature that you can move assignments from one column to the next to mark if they are moving on to the next stage. If you would like to add an assignment, there's also another button here where you can say, maybe for Eli's first history assignment, we'll call it first assignment. Due dates of next week. And we can tie it to Eli. Oh, and it looks like I did not categorize the item. But that's easy enough. I can click into it. I can say this is to do. If you would like to share this interface, you can do so by clicking the share button here. There are a few options to share given to us by Airtable. You can invite people by email. I find this one to be the easiest, or you can use these other options, invite by link or guest users. If you would like to see the underlying data that is driving this interface, all you need to do is you need to click on here. You can click View Data. And you can see the different tables for all the data that we're collecting as we fill out those forms, as we track people's classes and assignments, and items that they need. We've got an items view table here. We've got classes. You can see our history class created with no information there that we created earlier. Students, assignments. And this is all editable here too. If you would like to use the database view of Airtable, you can also edit things here. And this is the way that you're going to be able to delete records too. So to get rid of all the sample data, you could click on these different records and delete. That concludes our video. Thank you for watching. And if you would like to um, learn more, please reach out for support on any other questions you have. Thank you.